But the call was that you had called me roughly, I believe, on Monday, and I didn't answer. You called me around 10 o'clock on Monday. We'd known each
10
other,
p.m.
yes, 10
Okay.
p.m. We'd known each other roughly 72 hours. Then we talked the next day, and on the phone, you had told me, well, since you didn't answer my phone call, I didn't know if we were going on the date or not. Like, you're acting like you're my dad or something. Like,
I don't recall that.
Of course you don't.
But I do recall the phone call about, 10 o'clock, but you told me you was free in the evening. So that's why I
I don't,
called that late.
but I didn't say like I just thought it was so picky the way that you were on my phone telling me. I felt like it was entitled, to be honest with you, for you to call my phone and talk about when I'm not answering and when I'm answering, and I'd known you for 3 days. I just thought that was rude.
But you still set the date.
Yes, because that was
So
the objective of the show.
but
You
we should have not have went on the date if you felt
and
that way.
thank
Why
God
why schedule the date?
on this fine Sunday. Thank God that we didn't go on the date
I
because
mean,
I just
thank
feel like this
God.
was the energy on
I
the
saved my
phone.
money.
So you felt like he was coming at your
Thank
throat?
God.
The same way that it's like this energy, it was very back and forth and very petty on the phone. And he's getting snippy on the phone. And I'm like, okay, so are we going to go on the date? That was my response is, okay, so are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? And I do feel like, yes, you're a little snippy. And I didn't appreciate it. But the objective of the show was to go on the date. And it just made me feel a little opportunistic of your objectives because prior to that, if you want to talk about everything, prior to that, you had sat here and asked me to model for your company. I thought that was rude.
You
And I
said
thought
you
that
was a content creator.
I didn't say I was a
So
model
if
and
I'm
that I was going
trying,
to come model
but
for
if
you.
I'm
Those aren't
trying
the
to put
same.
money in your pocket, what's wrong with
You
that?
didn't
I
mention a
wasn't
thing
trying to
about,
do anything for free, sweetheart.
but you
You
didn't
said
mention
you
a,
was a content creator. Like I'm confused. If
So
that's
when
what
was
you
this
are,
asked? When did you
it was
ask?
damn near at the
maybe
beginning.
Sunday,
At the beginning,
right
but
away.
she
So
said she was a content creator.
so we
So
filmed Saturday, and then you asked her Sunday if she wanted to model for your
Sunday, Monday,
business.
it was pretty early.
Yeah,
Okay.
to me, it just really gives like you're opportunistic. Like, that's what it gives. I just feel like three strikes you're out. For you, it was just a couple weird interactions. Yeah, you asked me to model. You didn't mention anything about money for you to
I
say
did tell you that over the phone that I had no
later.
problem
But
paying you.
may I finish speaking?
Go ahead.
Since you wanted to like overtalk me, is that okay with you? I'm just waiting for my turn to talk.
All right, go ahead,
Thank
and then
you.
we'll let you go right after
I
her.
didn't ever say that I was a model, and then what did I say when you asked me if I wanted to model? I was like, oh, do you want to do a content exchange? Like you detail my car and I make a video about it. You're sending me screenshots talking about this is what I want, and you did not mention anything about payment upon the initial interaction of asking me to model. So no, I don't work for free, and that's how it came across initially. That's okay for me to say. You didn't mention anything about payment till multiple days later when I was like, hey, that rubbed me the wrong way. And you're like, well, you should have said something. Well, I don't know you, and I don't feel comfortable to sit here and go back and forth with you, knowing you 2 days. That's crazy.
Okay, Ramon, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't gonna do the back and forth.
okay.
Like I said, I offered her an opportunity. I didn't think that, I had to initiate that, yeah, I'm gonna pay you. In my eyes, it was kind of
I thought it was a
obvious.
given.
Yeah, like if you're a content creator, I don't ask anybody to do anything for free.
So I know we talked about guys not being warned or men shouldn't warn. I would warn a man about a woman like this. This is exactly the reason why men need to be warned. I mean, now y'all ladies don't want to be warned about certain things. Okay, I understand. Good luck with that. A man like this, a woman like this needs to be warned. Need to be staying away from a woman. She don't deserve a man like that. She don't. She's not ready for a man who has some type of standards. She's ready for a pushover man, a weak man who she can control and use as a puppet. That's exactly the man she needs. She doesn't need a man with that. The man said time is a big importance to him. The man, obviously, he said, you said something about it about 3 times. Yes, because his time is money. Now, you as a content creator, she should know that. Being on time, creating your content on time at a certain time, putting it out there, that's important. But to her, I guess it's not. So, like I think Asia said, maybe she is an OnlyFans because you could come out and put a OnlyFans video any time of day. It doesn't matter. Day or night, somebody gonna go and beat the meat off her to it. So be it, man. Look, this heifer's crazy. She's selfish. She doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Look, little buddy, you saved yourself. You made a mistake by booking her to a 5-star restaurant because she only deserves a cup of coffee. That's all this heifer deserves is a cup of coffee. Figure out where her mindset is, and if it's not where you want it to be, move the hell on. She doesn't deserve it. Now, let me tell you what he did do. He left that heifer at the restaurant. He did exactly what I tell people to do. Leave them at the restaurant because they're not worth it. If she acts like it's, moves like it's, operate like it's, yeah. She can't even pick up the phone. You too busy to even pick up the phone. Let you know you late. You already late. You dead wrong. You don't respect this man. You don't respect this time. So you don't respect the man. And then you try, well, I did call. No, you waited till 5 till to call me and try to do it. I confirmed you before. Why didn't you get back with me then on Saturday night when I sent you the message? You didn't do that. I guess I'm not that important. Maybe you had another man's dick in your mouth at the time. The reason why you couldn't talk. Maybe that's, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there.
Listen, she didn't answer the phone because she's not interested. That's the red flag. That's the only red flag. The red flag is she's just not interested in him. He's not. If she was she was interested in him at some point, he called her twice. She would have answered the phone or even just call him back if she had to miss his phone call. That was the red flag. I mean, that shouldn't have gone any further than that. And then on the part with the model, if he asks you to model, I'm gonna think, well, he knows I'm professional, so he's going to pay me, and I will follow up with that and say, well, how much is this gig charged? Paying. It's certain ways you can say things without assuming. It's just like, again, back to the beginning, lack of communication. What's going? This was doomed from the start. It should have never gotten to the part where he was being nice by setting that appointment up for that restaurant. I don't know why them red flags was hitting him on the forehead like this. He was dodging them motherfuckers.
Hey, it was one thing that she said that she had called him
Jamal, you know what it is? He got caught up in her beauty. Look, I tell guys all the time, I don't care how big her titties are, how big her ass is. What's going on between her ears? She ain't got shit up in there, but Saul does. Don't deal with them type of women.
I honestly
it was
think
one
they were
part where
both
she
red
said
flags.
that it was one part where she said that she called him an opportunist. And it's like, well, oddly enough, y'all being on that show is opportunity on its own. Like y'all are literally opportunists in that moment. So yeah, that whole.
I think she's the opportunist. That's why she took that date. Thought she was about to go
She
to a
thought she was
nice
getting a free
restaurant.
meal. Yep.
I feel this the
I
opposite.
mean, well, no, both. If you're on that show, you're there as an opportunist. You're taking advantage of the people that's there. Essentially, either you're going to get picked or you're not going to get picked. You're going to find something that you like or you're not. So you're there to literally be an opportunist. So I didn't understand that part, but
that's why I say they both walking red flags. He didn't seem like he had it all the way together too. And she definitely didn't either. So yeah, like I said, they stressed me out. Oof, stressed me out watching both of those clips.